At goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois will be keeping his spot at the starting goalkeeper. The reason being he's simply the best goalkeeper in the planet right now. Defensively talking, there's no goalkeeper better than Thibaut Courtois at the moment. Talking about the right back spot, I will say Dani Carvajal, although has been got a lot of questions from his haters because he's not being that fit, fast, or even he has been vulnerable against fast wingers. But he has recently proved them wrong. When we talk about that Champions League winning last 4 or 5 games before the final, even in the final, Carvajal was pretty amazing. And when we talk about the centre back pairing, all the Real Madrid, since they bought Rudiger, now they got a lot of options to experiment around. I know Carlo Ancelotti recently said that he won't be changing that good chemistry between Rudiger and Alaba because he wants that pair because they have a really good chemistry and he won't be disturbing. But according to me, the best I would say pairing won't be Alaba and Rudiger because what Alaba can give is I know Mendy is a very solid defensive fullback, and what I'll say is, but Mendy's a real solid freak of nature. I'll say Mendy is, yeah, undoubtedly he is. But Real Madrid, if you talk about historically, they don't really expect their defenders only to defend well. Of course, Mendy has been really crucial for whatever Real Madrid has won since the last 4 or 5 years. But what I'll say is, what Alaba provides is something what Carlos used to provide, Roberto Carlos to Real Madrid during the Galacticos era. Even beyond that, what Marcelo did, of course, Marcelo did defend very well. But of course, the thing that Real Madrid wants from their fullbacks is, of course, to bomb forward and provide some amazing crosses, which I don't really think Mendy can provide as good as Alaba. Because Alaba, we talk about Alaba's crossing abilities, and then undeniably something really world class. Alaba being that leader that also Real Madrid were missing since the departure of Sergio Ramos. I also think that Alaba, Rudiger, and Militao, what these guys bring, even Carvajal, these guys not only bring a very solid, versatile, balanced kind of a backline for Real Madrid. I also think that they also bring a lot of Champions League experience. Even look at Alaba, look at Rudiger. They won Champions League not only from, I would say, look at Alaba. He's won it from Bayern, and Rudiger, I hope he'll be winning with Real as well. But he has also won it with Chelsea. So that's that diversity of experiences, different leagues. It's so important for Real Madrid, and Real Madrid always wants the best from Europe. And talking about right back spot, I will say Carvajal will keep his spot undoubtedly. Then what I want and what I think is left back, Alaba, right back, Carvajal, and Militao, one of the best young talents in La Liga when it comes to defensive, or the defenders, of course. Alaba, Araujo. There's the competition that exists ever since. Then coming to the defensive pivot, I don't think so. Tchouaméni can replace Casemiro at the moment because we know Tchouaméni had that great interception ability and stuff, but I do really think that Casemiro right now, due to his experience, his ability, and with that, the sheer ability to the dirty tackles always have saved Real Madrid, and I do think that Casemiro will keep his place. Even Casemiro and Modric, I do think they are keeping their place. Camavinga has impressed recently in the preseason, but I think it will take a lot of work for Valverde, Camavinga to get a starting spot. Although I know Ancelotti will prefer Valverde, Camavinga, Tchouaméni whenever that little spark is needed, and he will be using them as he very rightly used in the previous scenario of the Champions League, where Camavinga, Rodrigo, these guys literally came up as super subs and literally changed every game, whichever that epic. If you remember these. Who can forget those epic semi-final comebacks with the magic of Camavinga, especially Rodrigo, coming and scoring those goals, that energy, that fast, young legs, fresh legs, that stuff as well. I think that's what Carlo Ancelotti is. He's a superb manager, and that's what I really think he'll do this time. And he's very smart with his substitutions. That's what I've seen with Ancelotti. So coming to the front line, it's quite simple and the most simplest part, according to me. Although it's a real threat if Karim Benzema gets injured, Vinicius Jr. gets injured, then Real Madrid are a real danger, because when it comes to Vinicius and Benzema, unbelievable duo they really form. And whenever this duo gets disturbed, then I really do think that if Benzema gets injured, if Vinicius gets injured, then Real Madrid are in kind of a real trouble because you can't really rely on Eden Hazard because he's far from the days he was at Chelsea. If Real Madrid can manage to get something out of Hazard, which I don't really think so, unfortunately, is possible, but if they do, then I think Real Madrid have a pretty solid front as well, and Ancelotti can manage that balance of attack. If he can find that balance between a good fit Hazard and all-firing Karim Benzema and then lethal young Vinicius Jr., that will be great as well. Or the simpler thing for Ancelotti to do is, and I think what he will be preferring as well, is going with Vinicius and Rodrigo. Vinicius left wing, Rodrigo right wing, and then the attack will be spearheaded by the best striker in the world at the moment, Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema. And actually, that's what Angelotti teams does, is that he usually prefers his experienced players to do the work, and he doesn't really pressurize and beat around the bush of fancy tactics and stuff. He doesn't really complicate stuff. He's that type of a guy, who'll play with his old methods, his philosophy, his old tactics. He's trusting his players. A very good man manager, Angelotti really is. That's what Angelotti is, and that's what I mean. Of course, football isn't about fancy tactics and stuff. Just look at Carlo Ancelotti. He has won literally all of it, and that's what I think. He'll stick to the more simpler Cruz, Modric, Casemiro, to trusted attack, and a little bit changes in. I think we can see big changes, a lot of experimentation from Angelotti in the defensive area, and I think that's acceptable as well. But that's what I thought about it. You guys let me know in the comments of what you think will be the starting lineup according to you and what Ancelotti will use according to you. So thanks for watching, guys, and this is all Kicks signing up. Thanks for watching again. Opinions are most welcome in the comment section. Okay, subscribe to our channel, and hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like on the video if you really like the video. Thanks for watching. All Kicks here, signing off.